Well, I guess that's the first new thing that we see. What's up, guys? Welcome to Space Engineers. This is the playtest that they have active right now. I wanted to get in and mess around to just kind of see what's new. And already I'm seeing a couple things. So that intro was pretty cool, I've got to say. It was nice job on that. This looks pretty cool too. I think they did a lot of, or they added a bunch of new new videos or whatever to this. So I kind of like this. This is cool. It's got a lot more kind of Star Warsy feel. with this background, but we're gonna go in, we're gonna do kind of a creative world and just kind of mess around, see what's new. So let's go into a new game here. Oh, okay, so they changed a lot of stuff. So we've got an Earth-like drop pod, a moon drop pod, alien, Titan, Mars, Europa, space pod, and then a suit. Okay, so it's not like the same sort of landers that we had before. Well, let's go in an Earth drop pod because I think a lot of the stuff is relating to Earth. So let's hop in this thing and see how that looks, because the other one was a bit gigantic and a bit wonky looking. Let's see what this one looks like. Looks like it's taking a little... Oh, wow. What is this? We don't have to actually land? It's landing for us. Wow. And it's got a parachute. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's like super small as well. Like, it's not like this gigantic ship that you have to land in. I like this. This means that it'll be a lot more difficult for people to kind of respawn in these things over and over. Let's can we not change anything? I don't think we can change anything in that. Oh my gosh, I like this. This is really cool. Does it have like everything in it still? No, well, actually, parachute hatch, okay. We got a passenger sheet. Wow, it really doesn't give you much, does it? It gives you, probably this has the bare essentials to actually start a base. I actually wonder, we should like break this down and see if we can even start a base with all this. Or if it's too little. I bet you though it's enough to get an assembler and a refinery set up as well as a little power source. But let's start breaking this down. Oh, I like this. This is cool. What is this? Is this this is not a med bay. Is that a med bay? A survival kit. That must be a med bay. So we've got a med bay. We've got a power source. We've got this. I don't think we have a refinery on here though. So how are we supposed to kind of start? Unless the survival kit also does that, but I don't think it can, ingots. What? The survival kit can make ingots out of stone. I'm curious. Okay, let's get some stone and see what it can do with that. We're gonna mine all this stone, get as much as we can. Well, we'll put a little bit in it right now, see what it does. So we have 219 stone. We're gonna throw that in the survival kit and we're gonna make ourselves some ingots. I'm really curious. It needs a lot of ingots. Okay, we need to get way more ingots. Okay, we got more ingots. Let's throw them all in there. Boom. Is that enough? Production, so you made ingots, right? Oh my gosh. It actually made like a bunch of, a couple types of ingots. So it did, like it extracted the gravel, the iron, the nickel, and the silicon from the stone. That is cool. That means we can use stone now to start without needing a refinery and assembler. That is a good, I like that. That's a good change. Because before, every time I wanted to do some sort of survival thing where I land on a planet, I would have to pretty much basically come down in here in survival mode and place a couple of things. Before, like the refinery and the assembler, before I could actually get started, because you need those things to start. But with this, you've already got your med bay. I wonder if you can spawn on that actually. Let's test that out. Can you respawn on the med bay? I really hope you can, otherwise I just lost my ship. But I imagine I could probably fly another one. It automatically respawns you! And I can see my body. And this... What the heck? It looks so ridiculous. It looks like they changed the animation. Unless I'm the girl animation, which I haven't really seen very much of. I kind of want to flip you over. Actually, what am I doing? I can... Look. J. No, I'm still a guy. Why does it look so weird? The death animation. It's just like a ragdoll. It's gone now. But... Okay, so far, I'm impressed. I like a lot of these changes so far. This survival kit has got to be my favorite thing so far. That's amazing. I really love it. I wonder if you have 2 survival kits down, if you'll spawn, like which one you'll spawn at. Like if you'll spawn at the latest one that you placed, or can we even place them? Let's go to G, survival. Survival kit. We can! So we can make little ships. Like if I went to live on that mountain right there, but I didn't want to bring all the materials to start a base, I could make one of these and drive over to that mountain and live. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm in love. Okay, let's get a bunch of stone and let's get a bunch of ingots set up and see what we can do. Because I don't think we can produce anything with them yet. Because our production's not really allowing us to do... Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, so our survival kit can also make basic components. Oh, I love this. It's so good. Okay, we've got a couple of materials. Let's hop in here and see if we can make ourselves some actual stuff. We don't have that much iron, but it looks like we can make ourselves maybe a little bit of this. Did it automatically switch that, by the way? That's new. That's got to be new. It's making this because it can't make this. That's got to be new. I've run into so many problems where like the first thing is blocking, so the second thing can't be made even though it has all the required materials. I like that. That's good. Good stuff. So far, it's all been impressive. All the changes they've made. It looks like we've actually run out of ingot, though. I love it. Ingot. We ran out of ingot. Okay. Let's see if we can build like a small miniature base. 4, 5, 6. Build like a nice little platform. Okay, just something not too big. Just something kind of miniature, enough to get started. Just a nice little platform. A lot of the stuff I do, like it's always been the same. Every time I go somewhere, the first thing I do, you know, I set up a med bay. Then I go and set up a refinery, an assembler, just to get all the basic components that you need down. But I don't need to do any of that now because we already have the med bay. We already have the refinery and the assembler. We don't need to do any of that. We can focus more on how we want our base to look and less on getting the functional components up and started immediately. So I think that's really good. A really nice change, and also, you know, it actually makes it a lot simpler for people who are new to the game. You know, they don't have to actually land their ship on the planet, which can be tough for a lot of people. and they don't have to worry about getting those initial things set up because you already have it. It's already there in that little survival kit. Now, sure, the assembler is going to add more things that you can build. Like, I'm pretty sure this only has a couple of the basic components that you can get. So the assembler would add a bunch of stuff like parachutes and et cetera, et cetera. But still, you've got all the basics here. You don't need to do anything crazy. Also, I really like the little savanna area that we've landed in. This is nice. I like it. Good stuff so far. Okay, the only downside it looks like is that it's going to take us a very long time to actually be able to build up all this stuff, just because we're going to need to mine so much rock. I've been mining a lot of rock, and I mean, I've only got 2 blocks so far, with the potential to get a third one, I think. I've got 29 more, so I can put a third one. But I want to focus on more of the stuff that they've added, because I know it's a lot. This is a new... This update is going to be as big as the one that added planets. I swear, man, this thing's gigantic. So what else did they add? I actually don't know. This looks new. A wind turbine. I wonder if that works in space. Wouldn't that be funny? Solar wind. No, but a wind turbine. Okay, that's cool. The wind turbine generates low amounts of power when exposed to open areas. It only works on planets with atmosphere. Okay, makes sense. Place the turbine higher to get more wind and more power. How do you make one of these things? A computer, a girder, a construction component, a motor, and interior plates. Do I have all that stuff? Computer, girder, construction components, motor, interior plate. Oh, remember them all. Computer, motor. Can I make all these? This is what I meant. Computer, check. Motor, check. Girder, check. Construction component, check. Interior plates, check. Computers, check. Okay, we have all the stuff. I think we can make it. Let's make one. 20 construction components, 8 motors, and 40 interior plates. Okay. I really like the rock, like what they look like. The rocks themselves, by the way. They're not like this gigantic, weird blocky looking thing. It now actually looks like little rocks that you're picking up. So I think that's a nice touch. Definitely. There we go. Okay, we should have all of the things that are required. Maybe. Is production done? Nope, we need 2 more. Okay, we now should have everything that's required to make our awesome little windmill. Oh, nope. Go back in there. Yep. Grab, and grab. Okay. So, does it need to be placed up high? Did it mention that? Place the turbine higher to get more wind and more power. That makes sense. So probably if we were on a mountain, this would be perfect. But since we're in a valley, this might not work very well, but we're going to try it. So we're going to do... Can we use our jetpack? Yeah, we can. Okay. We're going to do a couple of these things up. Like pretty high. Not terribly high, but like up here. Okay, so now that we have that, let's place our turbine. Oh, this is big. Oh, it's a big turbine. Okay, I like it so far. It's a nice little, you know, it doesn't show the whole thing quite yet. Let's build a little bit of it. We should have everything required. And there she is. I wonder if we die if we go into that. We don't. Okay. They've accounted for idiots like me trying to kill themselves on the turbine. Alrighty. This is nice. I really do like this. This is really cool. You know, I actually have an idea. Okay. What I want to do, I like this wind turbine. It's really, really nice and kind of low profile. So I really do like it. However, I would also like a windmill, like a more kind of what's the word I'm trying to find? A more realistic or a more standard or traditional windmill, like one that actually spins around. So I wonder if you can make the windmill, put this thing on top, and then have a rotor to spin the actual windmill arm, so it looks like it's a traditional windmill, but it's also generating wind power. So it's kind of just for show. But it would look cool, wouldn't it? I think that would look pretty awesome. So I really like this. This is cool. I wonder how much power it's actually generating. Is there a way for us to find out? I do not know. Okay, so we've got that cool little wind thing. What else is new? What did they add? Let's scroll down a little bit and see if we notice anything. These are all... It's all blocks. What? Are there like... Is a bunch of stuff missing? Blocks. Oh, progression. Oh. Oh, okay. So we don't actually see all the blocks. I thought they were only allowing us to play with a couple of blocks. Okay, so that's why this is showing. It's only showing us stuff that we can actually make at this current moment. Wait, can we make the solar panel? Can we actually make solar cells from here? I didn't see them, but maybe I missed them. We can. Okay, so we can make the solar panel. Okay, so there is actually a progression system. That's good. That's really good for any new players who don't know the who don't know like what stuff does, because now they can only see stuff that they can build. They won't see like jump drives and gravity generators and all that crazy stuff. Let's look at the progression though. Let's see what we've got. So when we make a basic assembler, that's going to allow us a basic assembler and an assembler are different. Oh, that's okay. That's interesting. So basic assembler unlocks all the turrets, you know, the lights and the sensor. I've never used sensors. I think they were in the game before. All this stuff is there. Then the normal assembler will unlock the speed modules and that sort of thing. The better turrets, decoys, generators, space balls, artificial masses, and jump drives. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Okay, it goes further down. I thought that was... Okay. It'll also unlock batteries and small batteries. Ooh. Is that what we have on our ship? A small battery? No, we have a normal battery, right? Yeah, we have a normal battery, so I don't know what the small battery is in comparison. Okay, looking down the list, it looks like we also get access to normal stuff that we've seen before, more normal stuff that we've seen, light armor blocks, yada, yada, yada. Interior walls, cool stuff. I don't think any of this is new so far. No, diagonal windows I think existed. I think all this stuff did exist before. The basic refinery did not exist before, so that I guess that'd be a smaller version of the normal refinery, which actually unlocks the refinery as well. Coolio. The landing gear. What does this add? The wheels are the same. They have 1x1, 3x3, and 5x5 still. No new cockpits. As far as guns go, it doesn't look like anything new there as well. A rocket launcher, a reloadable rocket launcher. Okay, cool stuff. Ooh, hydrogen engine, that's new. So the O2 generator unlocks the hydrogen engine, which... Hydrogen engine converts hydrogen into power and has its own internal hydrogen tank. So that must replace the actual hydrogen tank. Maybe. I don't know if that's right, but yeah, I guess... Oh no, that is the hydrogen tank. Wait, where's the oxygen tank then? Hydrogen tank are used for storing hydrogen fuel. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Is this the thing like that they showed off in their video, like the engine that had like the pistons and stuff and it looked really cool? It was like brr, 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 brr. Is that? I think that might be that. Well, let's try and build one of these. So let's build ourselves an assembler, a refinery, and well, I guess the basic assembler and the basic refinery. We'll build those, and then we will build this or that. We'll build that, and then we'll build this. All right, let's go. Aha! Look at this low-profile 3-block machine. This is actually the basic assembler, and then this is the basic refinery. They're very small, and I really like it. It's so cool. Let's build these things up. I don't think we have any of the materials to build them, so let's, I guess, mine more rocks. I really do like that they made rocks not useless, though. That's nice. Because rocks used to be only for gravel, and gravel was not used, like, at all. So, good on them. Making poor rocks feel like they're actually part of something. Look how diverse our assortment of rocks is. I think these lighter rocks, these lighter stones here, come from down here. And then these like darker ones and stuff come from up there. So I don't know, maybe the stone takes on the characteristics of what it's mined from. That's really cool. And I actually really wonder what other things, like there's cobalt under us. We might go down there and check that out just to see what it looks like, because I'm curious. Like the iron veins, are they still going to be like this big red kind of thing of iron? Or oh, are those bigger rocks that I just saw? I think I may have just grabbed some larger rocks. So maybe there's also like a chance thing that happens when you mine. So you might get a bigger chunk or you might get a smaller chunk. I don't know. Yeah, no, we're definitely getting larger chunks. This one's 291. 291. These ones are only 29. So I wonder, let's mine some stuff from here. Yeah, so those are small chunks right there. But what about down here? Those are larger chunks. So it must be that up there you get less stone than you do down here. That's interesting. So there's more of an incentive to actually build deeper mine shafts than there is to build kind of shallow ones like we had earlier. All right, that's pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, if you're mining grass up there or sand or whatever, but then down here we're actually mining like rock. So yeah, that makes sense. An unknown signal. I wonder if these are the same. Uh-oh. Catch it. Oh, there we go. That was very dangerous. Let's go back and get some fuel. That was very dangerous. We almost launched ourselves into the ground. That would have been our first accidental death. Not counting the one where we murdered ourselves for science. I don't know if they did anything to the world, but for some reason it just looks nicer. Now that could just be me. So maybe since they've added new stuff, I'm looking at the world thinking it looks better, but I don't know. It looks really nice. Maybe it's just the area, because I've never really settled in one of these areas before, so it might just be the nice kind of savanna look that it's got that I really like. Let's get some hydrogen. Can we get hydrogen from here? Yes, we can. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Survival Kit. You are amazing. Survival Kit, you are my favorite thing. Like, a shout out to Survival Kit, guys. This thing is amazing. Looks like we have all of our materials, so let's grab them all. We'll go back to that thing that launched, or that crashed ship in a second. But let's build this stuff up. Here's the refinery, the basic one, might I add, not the big one. It's high voltage. And then here's the assembler. We did not account for the right number of computers. All right, well, let's get 10 more then in the house. 10 more computers. Coming right up. We'll have to go get those in a second. And our computers, are you guys ready? Yes. Awesome, good job. How did I not account for the right number of computers? My counting is impeccable. Okay, let's hop in here. What can we do with this? So did we get more stuff? We did, yes. So we have the small battery now. We have, I kind of want to build one of these because we can probably build the power cells inside here. It only requires 2 power cells. Is it for small or large ships though? It's for small ships only. Meh. Basic refinery. Can you still make ingots actually? I'd be so happy if you can. No, only the survival kit can make ingots out of stone. That makes me sad, but at the same time, I guess it makes sense. I feel like I'm going to be using the survival kit a lot more than I'll be using the basic refinery, though. Just because I love it so much. Alright, so one requirement for a lot of stuff is going to be the landing gear. So let's place one of those. I think I removed my landing gear from my inventory, though, so we have to do landing gear. We're going to place one of these down. Not a gigantic one. Come on. We're going to place a small one right there. And we'll see if we can make ourselves a nice little... That's the end goal of this little mini episode, is to see if we can make ourselves a nice little rover. So let's build this thing up and see what we can do. You know, I forgot to go to that unknown signal. Let's do it now that we have a bunch of fuel. Or a bunch of hydrogen. Let's go see what it looks like. It might be the same thing, or maybe it's like a... Maybe it's hostile now. Wouldn't that be fun? They don't want to give away their skins for free. We'll see. I'm afraid of it. I'm going to hide behind the tree. Let's see. Turn off that so we can get a good look. Unknown signal. Oh, that is different. Wow, they actually did change it. So it looks more like... It kind of looks like a spider, to be honest. Let's see. We've got... oh, we've got an enhanced drill. That'll help us out. So will all these materials. A button, which might give us some good stuff. A badger welder. Okay, awesome. Cool. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Anything else? Any other goodies? I mean, you got to have some electricity, right? How you powered? What is that little thing right there? You know, what it... That's a small battery. Okay, well, I'm actually going to grab that stuff. What if it became hostile if you tried to, like, break into it like I just did? That would be funny. A parachute hatch, okay. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Break it apart. Get all those materials. We'll need them for our ship. I really find it funny how rock... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on, come on, land, land, land. If you ever find yourself with low fuel while in midair, and you only have like 2% left, start dropping and hit the fuel, or hit the jetpack at the last second, so you don't die. You can see our windmill up there. What I was saying, though, is I really love how stone went from this completely useless thing. I mean, it had like one use in the game. Completely useless to like the most essential thing at the start of a game. I really love how that happened, and it makes sense. It'll make it easier for new players, and it'll also make it easier for me to find ores. I don't have to go and find iron immediately. I can just start by just grabbing stone, which I've done so far. So I like it. Good stuff. Very, very good change. Did I really just get that far off on 0% jetpack? There's another tip. You guys want to know another tip? Here, let me refill my jetpack and I'll show you. That's our ship, by the way. The wheels are a little bit wonky, but they'll come down. Don't worry. They will. I'll put them down. Okay, another tip. If you only have a little bit of jetpack and you have to go really far, you can actually B-hop in this game. If you turn on your jetpack and then turn it off. Oh, does it not work anymore? Let me try it. There we go. See? You might take a little bit of damage. Like right here, I'm gonna turn my jetpack on so I don't die. But you can like kind of B-hop across the scenery. So if you go real fast and then just kind of turn it off right here, you can B-hop like that. Next one's gonna kill me, I bet you. It's dangerous, but it'll get you a long way really fast. All right, let's get back to finishing this ship. What do we need now? We've got most of the ship done. I think all we really need for this wonky looking ship is going to be the engine, which is the main thing. So let's get that set up. The engine, G. We're gonna grab our engine. We're gonna see if we can get this thing working. So the engine we'll put right behind the cockpit, I guess. And it's got a small intake on two sides. Here, let's put it one back then. So we'll put it right there. What's it gonna require? A lot of things. Another power cell, motors, and that's it. I think we already have these things. The motors we can make, but the power cells we did have. So power cells, I'll take you. Motors, I'll take you. And that should be our engine. I like it. It looks really cool. I left this block here, by the way, so I could connect those if I want to. I don't think I'll ever want to, but it's an option. And then this right here, we're going to connect to, of course, a hydrogen. No, actually, we'll connect it to an oxygen generator. Let me refill my stuff from our survival kit. Best thing in the game. I swear. I swear by this thing from now on. The survival kits. If they ever take out survival kit, I'll be very, very sad. And we are good. That should now be connected if we have power, which we do not quite yet. But all we need is some ice in here, and we should be powered for this thing. Let me really quickly hop in here, press K, and lower the suspensions of all these because they're really high up. Height offset, bring that all the way down. Should look a little bit more like an actual ship now. And let's do the ceremonial break of the bottom thing. I think we have everything we need for the ship, right? And there, well, I mean, it did a little weird stuff, but that's fine. Okay, let's add some ice to there. We're going to do one last refill here, and then we're going to grab some ice from here. I'll grab half of it, so just 100. Hopefully that's enough to run our engine. We'll find out, I guess. And, well, do I need to put ice in here? Is it possible that it's not doing anything because you don't have power yet? All right. You're now powered. You're now powered. I don't hear anything coming from the engine, but I guess that might be good. The ice isn't going down. Engine, how do I know that you're on? Let's go. Let's go a little bit. Now, I don't know if we're going because of the engine or because of the battery. Let's turn off the battery. Where's our battery? No, how come our engine's not working? Haha! Finally, we've got it. Well, nope. What happened? We had it working. What happened? We ran out of ice. Okay, so we finally got it working. It looks like it takes a lot of ice, though. It's filled 6.1% with hydrogen, and it's going down as we're just idling. Our battery is turned off. Let's see how far we can get with this thing. With only 100 hydrogen. I don't think we're going to get very far. Well, you know, maybe I'm wrong. This is actually working really smoothly. Oh, watch out for those little things. I've been noticing a lot of random little fragments everywhere. Little random stuff. This is going pretty far. Okay, how much have we used, though? Hydrogen engine? 4.1. So I guess, does it use faster if we're driving than it does if we're idling? I mean, that would make more sense, but as far as this thing goes for being like a primary fuel source, this is actually pretty nice. We're going to run out of stuff pretty soon, so let's start heading back towards our little miniature base, but yeah. This is actually very nice, and I really like this terrain as well. I think I might settle here more often. There we go. Turn off the vehicle. Awesome. That thing is so cool. All right, let's recap what we have new that we've found today. So we've got the flying, whirling windmill thing over there that looks really cool and sleek. I really like it. Nice little thing. Still don't really know how much power it's producing. I guess I could probably find out if I went into here to wind turbine. Wind clearance good. Oh, I wonder if I stand up there if that changes that. Max output is 346. I think that might be a little more than a solar panel. Solar panels only do like 200, right? So that's actually pretty good. Well, the current output's only 3, but that's because we're only using that much stuff. So that's actually, I like that. I like this as well. This is really cool. I feel like I'm going to use this a little bit more often in my builds. These nice little hydrogen engines. No need to actually go for like a battery setup when we can use like kind of a cool little engine. So I like that. I really like the drop pod, and this right here. My favorite thing that they've done. My favorite change is the survival kit. This thing is amazing. Absolutely my favorite item in the game now. I think I'll be building survival kits everywhere because it's pretty much an assembler, a refinery, and a med bay all in one. So it's amazing. Good job on that one. I really love it. And again, like the rocks look pretty cool as well. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the changes that for at least for the public test. I don't know if they have more stuff that they're willing or that they're waiting to push on us, but I'm impressed. I really like what I'm seeing so far. So definitely good job, Keen. Good stuff. And I really look forward to actually playing this in a proper survival scenario. So, but anyways, if you guys liked the episode, please hit the like button and put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section. What was your favorite thing that I showed off today? Did you like the engine? Did you like the turbine? Did you like the rocks? Or did you like the survival kit? I feel like the survival kit's going to have a lot of fans pretty quickly. But I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers.